Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is me, farmer EnvoyXtreme. This time we're doing a tutorial on the Grape Processing Unit. So yeah, here we are. We got some bits and bobs here, so we're going to have a look at this in individual steps. First of all, input. So if we go to the Productions tab of the Grape Processing Unit, as you can see, we need to input grapes. And the outgoing products are raisins and grape juice, depending on which option you choose. So for raisins, it's a 1-to-1 ratio for grapes to raisins. For the grape juice, it is 5 grapes for every 4 litres of grape juice. The production cost 60 per hour. Turns with the cycles per hour. Grapes with the raisins produce 6,480 per hour. To get grape juice, it is 12.96 per hour. So yeah, that's the input. So how do you get grapes? First of all, you need to place these grapevines down, which are conveniently ready to harvest. To place these down, simply go to press for the PlayStation, the L1 touchpad to go to the build mode. And what we'll go do is productions, under orchards, and then you've got these grapevines. These cost you 105 per unit. So if we go to here, so you've got 2 vines already, 4, and then it goes as long as you wish. Obviously with cloning objects there, but yeah, so decent sized vine for a normal field. You're looking at about 12,000. Obviously, the longer your fields, the more it's going to be. So yeah, that is that. So you'll place it down and be ready as it is. So what you need to do is simply wait for it to ready to harvest, which takes about 6 months if you're running with seasons, and 5 months if you're not running with the season cycles on. Then obviously during the process you need to fertilize it and then mulch the ground. Obviously in this case we haven't mulched the ground, hence why the yield bonus is only at 98%. If we mulch this field, then we'll got the 100% yield bonus. And simply what you do, go to the harvester, unfold it, turn it on, and then harvest on your way, and then you're harvesting grapes. Then once that's full, you need to put it into a trailer, and you need a Grape Pacific trailer, so this will be it. And to go over what we've just shown you, so for the trailer, you'll go to the tool section in the shop tab, and on the Grape Technology, so you've got 3 different options. You've got a 6,000 litre, 12,000 and 47,000 litre trailer, ranging from 16.5 to 47 grand. With the fertilizer, if you're doing long grapevines like multiple side by side, then perhaps the Mercury 4000 litre is best for you. The liquid fertilizer does last quite a while in this setup, so it's a good little option. Then also you'll need the pre-pruner after you've harvested it. So once it's harvested, when it starts to grow again, this will wither and turn yellow. So you need to prune it, but we're not going to go over that. That is for a different video. So yeah, now you've got your grapes, so what you need to do. So we've got the grape processing plant. We've bought this, so we own this facility. However, if you don't own it, you can just sell the grapes here. So if you're like hot barrel and all that, the basic game maps, or a map that has this built into the map already, you don't have to own it, and you can sell it for a decent price of about average of 1,085 per 1,000 litres. However, to make it really profitable, since like the startup cost of the harvester, grapevines, you're looking at somewhere around 326,000 per hectare for a grape field. And a grape harvester itself, I can find under vehicles, Grape Technology, and you get New Holland Broad 9070L at 242,000. However, if you're lucky, you can get that on sale for up to around about the 60% discount, so it does look a bit cheaper. If you want to lease it, which I think for a lot of people is the best option, is 12,500 or 300, sorry, to start off with. Then it's 5,000 per work hour, real life hours, and 24.20 per work day. So that's that. So now, where do you input it to? I've got the interactive field markers on, so got a little dump icon at the back. So what we're going to do is going to dump that there, up into the Massey, and we'll dump this over here. So we've got 29,000 litres, so this should do us for now. So we'll simply reverse up, and then we'll get you input into here. And as you see, that is going in, that is just filling up. There we go. So we'll simply we'll move this forward. There we go. So that's both of them in. So now we've got 29,000 litres. But what I'm going to do quickly, I'm going to get this filled up to the max, and I'll bring folks back in a second. Oh, there we go. So yeah, the grape processing plant will hold 90,000 litres of grapes. And that is actually a decent capacity, especially how much grapes you get per vine in that. So for like a decent size fill, perhaps if we did all of this grapes, perhaps we'll get close to 90,000 litres. But so yeah, it does hold a reasonable amount. So now let's talk about the output. So you get raisins and grape juice. And as with all production plants, you have three options. You can either store this, sell, or distribute. Store will produce these little pallets over here, which we'll have a look at in a moment. Sell will sell it at an average price of all the sell points. And one thing to note, again, with selling, in fact, my other production videos, you only keep 60% of what you could make. So, for example, if we say go look at the prices, and if we find raisins and grape juice, so at the moment prices are pretty low. We're in June, so June, yeah, prices are not as low as it could be for grape juice, but quite low. And for raisins, yeah, June, quite low to us, and it's going down. And in terms of the average sell price, you're looking at about 25.20 for the raisins and 28.80 for the grape juice. So yeah, they're below average. Yeah, this is called an average, but ideally you want to at the maximum. So for raisins, that'll be in September time roughly, and for grape juice that'll be about February. You can perhaps get a good price in October and November, but the best time is to sell is in February or March even, if you're looking at. But yeah, so anywho, that's that. Now we're going to go back to our production tab, and now we're going to enable these, and we're going to store them. So what we'll do, we'll fast forward time, and as you see here with our field info on, see we're getting quite a bit of raisins and grape juice, and this does process at a decent amount of pace. And to be honest, with the Grape Processing Unit, this is pretty much, besides from the sawmill, one, if not the best ways of making money with the production change overall. I'm not sure the exact math of how much you'll get, but I know from doing raisins and that, I think if you did good decent quantity of raisins and did that over a 12-month period with the production chain of the amount of cycles per month, you'll get a good amount. The reason for that being, yes, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. See, we've got our first pallet here forming. Let's slow down time here. And the reason why I think raisins might be good is if we look at cycles per month and the quantities per cycle. So you're getting less, so you get less than 1 for grape juice per cycle, and you're getting 1 litre of raisins per cycle. As you can see here, that's a significant difference. At, I'll say, what's that? 6 to 7 time difference there. Like, yeah, times that by 6 or 7. Yeah, you get roughly that. And that matters, especially when you look at cycles per month. You're having a lot more cycles per month. So in a month, you'll get 6,480 litres of raisins. because that is a cycle. That's how many cycles it does per month, and you get 1 raisin per cycle, if that makes sense. Compared to the grape juice, you only get about, what's that, 4,000, 5,200 liters of grape juice per cycle, so you're getting more raisins compared to grape juice per month, and you're using less grapes. So those grapes, you'll optimize more if you use it for raisins compared to grape juice, is basically what I'm saying. Don't think it's a much of a difference. I think it's 20% difference in total gross profit, roughly, give or take. But I'm not looking at that. So we fast forward time a little bit here. So you've got our first pallet here, grape juice. These spawn out in 100 litre, not 100, 442 litre capacity. And so you've still got raisins coming, and they come out in a 1000 litre capacity. So it will get dark here in a moment, but we should have our first raisin pallet spawn in around about now. There we go. So you can see that it only took a couple of in-game hours to process, so yeah, looking very good. Get a good amount of quantity. So yeah, what I'm going to do is fast forward this a couple of days, and we'll come back in a second here. So here we are, and we've got our grape juice and raisins loaded up. We got 30,000 litres of raisins and 10,360 litres of grape juice. That did involve me tweaking the production a little bit, so we only produce raisins at certain points for about a month or so. So yeah, we're in October, so let's look at the prices. Raisins, 27.68, so that is about 200 or so above the average. Grape juice, 31.27, that is about 250 above the average selling price of it. So yeah, we're above average. So let's go and sell these. And our No Man's Land is at the shop here. On other maps, it will have a designated sell point. And if you don't know, simply go to the prices section here, press right on the D-pad, tag where you want to sell it, and see we got the head up there. So we're going to head up here on a little mat here, which is trying to have a bit of traction here. These are like standard tyres, so may struggle a little bit, but of course, if you have bigger tyres, more tyres, then you'll have that more improved traction. And as you can see, they're actually on the grapevines. Got some bits that we harvested that are now withered, so that yellowy texture. So now that will need pruning. So we'll take this up here, and then we'll go ahead and sell this. There we go. Sorry about that, ramp was slow. So I'm going to stop a little bit. So yeah, we're going to sell this. And let's go and, yeah, just sell. See how much money we can make. So it doesn't take it here, as I thought it wouldn't. It will take here, and this is where you sell all your production stuff. So it'll be a simple case of going over and sell all of our produce. And we've got 65 grand plus these 2 packs here which aren't unloading for some reason. Perhaps if we quickly send those back. There we go, so they're selling now. So yes, overall we didn't make much money. Yes, it's only from a couple of months of work, so yeah, 67, 68 grand. And that was from, how much? That was from 26,630 litres of grapes. So yeah, if we sold those grapes at an average price, we would have made 26 grand. I should say about 30 grand rounded up actually, because 1,080 per average. So yeah, we've more than doubled our money. Of course, I went with the grape juice. If you did raisins, you'll get simply a bit more than that. So Yes, grapes can be profitable, but depending on the cost and that, especially like those vines that we got, those 5 vines, that costed 91 grand. The equipment, £250,000. So yeah, is grapes actually profitable? I've got a video coming up very soon about this very topic, with a few interesting tweaks there, but that's for that. But for now folks, that is going to be it for me today. I hope you found this video helpful and informative in some way, shape or form. If so, smash that button, feel free to comment down below. If you want to share with please be my guest. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, then please consider. But, before I choose to do, hope everyone has a nice day. But for now, this is me Farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.